Hey everybody, it's Barb, standing out here in the 90 some odd degree heat. Ridiculous. Andy wanted me to film him planting. So anyways, hey, there's Andy. I'm actually really lucky right now. My job is to move Andy around, so I don't have to be in a tractor right now. Yay! He's gonna be mad I'm not talking. I told him, I said, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be talking about. I'm not sure what it is y'all want to hear me talk about. Tammy would say Andy's being all business. I can tell you that Andy mentioned in a video something about tractor butt. He used a more colorful word. Well, the two of us were hurting from our tractor butts, so we went to the chiropractor this morning. Well, had a rock pick. When I went out and sat in the tractors and did the rock picking, it totally undid all the work my chiropractor did this morning. My tractor butt is back. I'm not sure how long of a video he wants me to take, but I think that's good for now. You know, cooled off in there, buddy? We gotta get going. Dave's coming back. Yeah, you gotta get out of the swamp. Yeah, it's so hot, huh, bud? I know, but Dave's coming and I gotta go show him where the stuff is. Yeah. You gonna come? You're gonna be like, no, I'm not getting out of this water. It's 90-something degrees. Are you kidding me? Huh, buddy? Hey. Hey. Oh, the mosquitoes are starting to bite me, bud. Look at you. You're like, there ain't no way I'm getting out of this water, lady. Come on, bud. Yeah! Well, you're gonna have to walk home if you don't come.
Alright, doing a little nighttime planting. And I'm gonna show you something that's kind of funny here. Hang on, you're in my steering hand again. Hang on. Let me get the marker arm down because we don't do GPS, like I told you. And get her up to speed. I just got back in the field from filling with fertilizer for the last time for this farm. This is that one about 4 miles south of my home farm. Look at me. Yeah. Oh, can you even see me? Here's the planter. Nighttime planting. Lights are on. I don't know if you can see me or not. Let me turn the dome light on. Can you see me now? Look at the dumbass with his sunglasses on. Alright, I wear prescription glasses. So these are prescription sunglasses. For those of you who've been around, you've heard me. I'll skip the corona on that one. I'm on my county legislature. Well, obviously we're not meeting in person. We have these virtual bullshit meetings, in plain English, on our little Surface Pro computer things they give us. I'm going to be spinning you around here and again with a steering hand. This is not a very long field. And my phone's ringing. One of my fellow legislators, because tonight's, go away for now, because tonight's meeting, the grumpy farmer got really grumpy. Anyways, I had to be home at 6 o'clock for this dumbass meeting. I don't normally stop on the headlights neither, but I have to because I don't have hands enough and I don't want to make you puke with the spinning around. And hopefully you can even see me. If not, you can hear me rant. So I got home for the meeting, and some of my fellow legislators that are useless pieces of shit in plain English, both Democrat and Republican, and I'm a very conservative Republican, and we have some good conservative Democrats. Whoa, hang on there, what do you think of that, huh? A little action flying around with the steering hand. But we also have some really piece of shit liberal Democrats, which, if there's any of you that are subscribed, I'm sorry, you probably just unsubscribed, but that's okay. So there was a resolution that I wanted to bring back up that got tabled. I'll make this a short story. Anyways, all of a sudden my computer screen went to shit. Here, you can listen to me while you watch planting too. My computer screen went to shit. I could hear everybody, but I couldn't speak or see anybody. So I had texted the county attorney, who's also a friend of mine, and told him, and he had told, you know, hey, he's having technical difficulties, give him 5 minutes. No, they adjourned. You know, and not all of them voted to adjourn, just the useless piece of shit ones, including some of my so-called fellow Republicans, rhinos. You know, they got to watch their favorite TV show at 8 o'clock, so God forbid the meeting went from 6 to 8. You know, we had to get it done with at 7:30 or something. It's frustrating as hell. So, anyways, that's my wonderful life. I would recommend to everyone, don't get into politics. You know, I got into it as a pissed off taxpayer that pays too much taxes, and now I'm just a pissed off taxpayer who, the 5 years I've been in there, I vote no on every budget because it's just bullshit bloated. I mean, my favorite saying to people is, if you think government was, and the one thing I've always said with this channel is I am going to try not to use the F-bomb, okay, but I'm going to use one right now for the first time. If you think government's fucked up, get into it. It's way more fucked up than you ever could imagine. The money that gets pissed away, sickening. So, but anyways, nighttime planting. So we'll go back to farming now. Farming update. When I finish this farm, we will be down to 68, 69, right around 70 acres worth of corn ground, give or take, to do. And it was 91 today, supposed to be near 90 tomorrow, supposed to be hot all week until the weekend, and drop back into the upper 60s. I don't know what that's all about, but none of that ground is turned up yet, so we got to go and do that tomorrow. They say chance of rain Thursday night into Friday morning, which means, you know, we'll get close to an inch if it's a chance of rain, because that's how it works. So I don't know. I hope we can be done with corn the next 2-3 days here if the weather holds and we start chisel plowing it tomorrow. We actually should be done in not tomorrow, but the day after easily, if the weather holds. So, all right, I want to get out of here because this is a bitch to see with sunglasses on, and it's a bitch to hold on to this thing. So, next update will be coming. Shut up. Well, when it comes. Oh, what is this? Wednesday. We're down to our last about 69 acres of corn to plant. So I'm chisel plowing. So there's a bunch of fields over here, about 4 miles east of the home farm. And I don't know, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 fields that equal to 60 acres. This is the biggest one. You can see it goes back there towards the back of that guy's lawn, down to this woods, and the ground is harder than the hubs of hell from all the compaction from last year, being such a wet year. Oh my god. It's rough because the chisel plow just sits there and bounds the ground so hard, but I want to keep chiseling deep to get it broke up, the compaction. So this field also has a lot of wild onion growing in it. Phew. I like onions, but you don't want to eat them for a few days after working in a field with a bunch of wild onions, because the smell is just overwhelming. Oh, it's horrible. They say rain late afternoon tomorrow, Thursday the 28th, and Friday the 29th. So I'm hoping to be done planting corn before it starts raining tomorrow, basically. I got one more after this, like 9-acre field that's a little couple miles east of the farm. We always leave it for last because there's nothing around it. It's just a small field that I rent from a couple in the early 80s that we're good friends with. So it usually ends up getting done last. But so that's the update. We're chisel plowing. Barb will be here shortly to start picking stones, because I've already got 2 other fields done. And David will hopefully be here probably after lunch. Start field cultivating, and sometime late this afternoon I will come back and start planting. So that's where we're at. And once we get the corn done, and after the rain the next couple days they're talking, it'll be back to beans. We are making the, whatever it is, 4 or 5 mile journey home from the farm I just finished planting east of me. Planter in tow. It is, what is it, 1:15. Still got to go back, get the fertilizer wagon, got to go back in my pickup. Don't know if you can tell looking at the sky. They are saying rain this afternoon sometime and into tomorrow. And we have like a 6 or 7 acre field left, and we will be done with corn 2020. So hopefully that rain holds off, because the rain tomorrow, they're saying, could be nasty, thunderstorm. So we'll see what happens. Remember those pallets of seed that were here? I think there was 3 of them, with some of them stacked on top of each other. They're gone. There's my 1 bag of seed left, full one, sitting on some empties. And that's actually because I had to have them bring me 10 more bags. Corn planting 2020 done, May 28th. But I got to show you the plan. The last little 7-acre field I was in, well, you can see the flag just a whipping. Barb's over there in the distance shutting that shed up because a storm is brewing. You can see the sky. Yeah, this is not quite 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Looks like 8 o'clock. So I was over there on that last like 6.5, 7-acre field. And we got a 5 to 10, probably 5-minute downpour. I mean, it just, and I had like 3 passes left. And I said, screw it. I was doing those 3 passes because I remember a number of years ago, oh God, this got to be 15 years ago, on a farm that I was renting, where I had 2 long rows left on this field, and it started coming down in buckets. I mean, look at this thing. I will be calling you, Bubba, if you're gonna watch this. You'll be helping clean things again this spring. Bubba likes it anyhow. Plus he gets paid. I mean, this thing is nasty just from, and as you could tell looking at it, I mean, look at the shit that's on the side of the boxes. In previous videos, it didn't look like this. Look at that wheel. Mud. Oh, yeah. But anyways, years ago, probably 15 years ago, I had them 2 long rows in a field, and it started pouring. And I just said, screw it. Hooey. And I finished it. And those 2 passes grew just as good as the rest of it did. planter look like shit, kind of like this one does right at the moment. Fertilizer boxes are about a quarter full. I'm gonna have to scoop them out. Hard to judge at the end. Rather have a little to scoop out than run out and not get any on the corn. I think we have maybe a ton and a half left in the wagon. Again, made sure I ordered enough, then run out. I'll throw that in the fertilizer spreader. Spread it on some bean ground. So we're down to beans left. That's sitting here because there's something wrong with the air conditioner. They're coming out in the morning. My 8235 are. It's like a freaking hot box in there, blowing hot air. I don't know what the hell I got for beans that are left. I can't remember what I've got in, but I know it's over 200 acres. Somewhere between 200 and 250 acres of beans left. But beans go quicker than corn because I can fill that drill and I can go out and plant like 50 acres. I'd have to stop, fill with seed as often, or fill fertilizer, all that happy horse shit. So that'll be the next video. Probably terra disking, drilling beans. So give me a thumbs up if you would, subscribe if you haven't, all that, you know, nonsense that everybody tells you to do because it's free, and YouTube algorithm and all that horse shit that I know nothing about. Ring the bell, that'll tell you when I put one up. And the other night I remembered my other glasses, so I wasn't wearing these in the dark. So, because I think I got in, what is today, Thursday? Last night I got in just in time to catch the end of Rick Bork's live stream at like 11:30. And I think I watched your video, Ed, and then I took a shower and went to bed. So, all right, we'll see you on the next one.